Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is a short video regarding the Section 3C leave, or which a recent case came from Court of Appeal. Many people has lost their continuous residence and failed to meet 10 years residence rules, or some cases 5-year residence rules. So as you know, Section 3C is one of the important tools from Immigration Act 1971 to maintain your continuous residence. That is, if you continuously live in the UK for 10 years, you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. Same time, if you, because of the Section 3C, you never be overstay, because 1 year visa expire if you apply for on time to the Home Office to extend your visa. Your leave to remain will continue by the Section 3C. This is the implication. And also, if you do appeal to the faster tribunal or from the faster tribunal to upper tribunal, or upper tribunal to Court of Appeal or Supreme Court, your leave to remain will continue. That is the impact or implication of Section 3C. Now, where the problem arises, if someone, for example, Home Office refuse your application, and as you know, though, if Home Office refuse your application, if you do have appeal right, you need to appeal to the first tribunal within 14 days or within 28 days if you do appeal from outside the UK. But the problem arises. Normally, if you do appeal within 14 days, then Section 3C will give you a protection for continuous residence. If your previous leave to remain allow you to work, claim benefit, or any other activities, you can continue by the help of Section 3C. But the problem arises when someone fail to apply for appeal within the 14 days. That means late application. That's what the Home Office position was, that if someone doesn't appeal on time, means within 14 days, to the faster tribunal, then if you do any subsequent appeal, late application, late appeal, then his continuous residence or continuous leave to remain will break. That means Section 3C and dead. However, the professional and our position was not. Our position was, if he appeal and then his if the appeal court accept, then his leave to remain will continue. But anyway, Home Office doesn't want to accept it, and that matter proceed to court. And the decision came last week from the Court of Appeal, and the case name is Akinola Honor versus Upper Tribunal and Honor 2021 EWCA CAB number 1308. In this case, the Court of Appeal say that Section 3C leave revived from the dead. That means when you have continuous leave, when you're up to 14 days, if you don't appeal against the refusal, then at the point of 14 days, your leave to remain dead. And however, if you make a late application, and if the first tribunal accept your appeal application, then your leave to remain will again revive from the dead. Means the point Home Office, the court, first tribunal accept your appeal, accept your late application, then your Section 3C will come into place and force, and they will push forward your continuous leave to remain. In plain meaning, that means if you made a late appeal, if you apply for a late appeal to the first year tribunal, and if the first year tribunal accept your late application, then your leave to remain will continue despite you made late application. So this is a important information. Many people applied for ILR and the Home Office said, well, you didn't made your previous or long before, and if you made any appeal on time, accordingly you was overstay for 2 days or 3 days or some days, the amount of day you do late. But now it is clear by the decision of the Court of Appeal that if anyone make any late application, and if the Fast Track Tribunal accept the late application for appeal against the refusal of Home Office decision, then his Section 3C leave means continuous leave to remain will continue, and on that basis someone can claim indefinite leave to remain, or anyway it will not be considered for late application and overstay. So it's a good news for you, all of you. This is a short video about the case law which came just 2 weeks before a decision from Court of Appeal. All of you, thank you. This is all about for today. I'll speak about my next video about Afghan resettlement program, and those asylum seeker who are in the UK, they can make another further submission, those whose asylum application refused by the Home Office, especially for the Afghan national. Now what you can do if your asylum application refused by the Home Office 1 time, 2 time, because circumstance has changed now is a better chance. You can make a further submission based on the circumstance of Afghanistan. I'll speak the details about it on my next video. Please stay with me, and you can subscribe my old channel in Facebook or social in YouTube, and I will give you the update how you can make further fresh claim, what are the requirements, what you should include, what argument you should present to the Home Office. All for today. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.